So I just got done watching Yorgos Lanthimos' Killing of a Sacred Deer. This came out in 2017. It's got Barry Keoghan, Nicole Kidman, Colin Farrell, who we'll get to this later, all do an amazing job, and that's one of my favorite parts of this movie. However, I'm not a big Yorgos fan. If you know my history with him, I don't like his other movies. They just don't gel with me. But this one I actually did enjoy. It's probably my favorite of all of the movies I've seen from him. And I think a large portion of that is due to the premise and the acting. I think his premises tend to be really out there, and that doesn't go away with this movie. The premises are still really out there, but I think in comparison to something like Poor Things, it's really tame, and it's a lot better with its delivery. I specifically, like I mentioned, I really like the actors in this. Barry Keoghan, specifically, massive standout in this movie. I knew he was a great actor. You know, I've seen him in other stuff, but this movie specifically, he does a really fantastic job, which blew my mind. Blew my mind how good he did in this. And also, I really did enjoy the Yorgos tends to do this thing in his movies where he can make really disturbing scenes really well. He's amazing at doing that. He's amazing at making scenes that really just make you, ugh, you know? And that is another thing in this movie. You know, there's a lot of scenes where you're just like, yeah, you know, you're cringing, especially the first scene in the beginning. If you've seen it, you'll know what I mean. The very first scene in the beginning is one of those, and there are a couple other of those with Barry in them where it also happens. That is a big part of what I like about this movie, and it also has some stuff from his other movies that I don't like. Like, for example, his movies tend to drag on. There are a lot of shots that I think stay for longer than they should. I think his movies are really slow, move at a slow pace. To egg on this movie, it moves at the pace of a dying deer. And that doesn't work for me. I think it really lends to some awkwardness at points, and the whole thing just kind of throws me off. However, if you're gonna watch one Yorgos movie, of all the ones I've seen so far, this would probably be my number one recommendation. I think it's really great. I can't really go into the plot too much because it's very easy to spoil. Just adults being harassed, well, family being harassed by teenager, and I think that's like the least I can say. But if you're looking for a weird movie to watch, something not too long, but you know, interesting, check this one out. I think it's all right. But yeah, that's my review of Killing of a Sacred Deer. Have you seen it? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and yeah, keep doing stuff.